How to make the tastiest sweet pickles. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to make our family's favorite sweet pickles. We have followed a few different recipes and made it our own. This recipe is simple, and people who follow a similar recipe have won awards for this recipe. These pickles are great on sandwiches, sloppy joes, burgers, or you can just eat them plain. And a little secret, if you put these on crackers with peanut butter or sun butter, they are the perfect combo. Make sure to try this, as it may sound gross, but it's delicious. First of all, we got our pickles from our garden, and we are very grateful to have such a great harvest this year of these pickling cucumbers. If you don't have your own cucumbers, try a farmer's market or your local grocery store, but garden pickles you grow yourself are so rewarding, especially at the end when they taste so great. After getting your cucumbers in any way you decide, you will need a slicer or a knife. If you have a small batch, a knife is sufficient. With over 14 cucumbers like we have in this batch, a slicer is the way to go. Do not skip ahead at this point in the video, as you don't want to make your brine just yet. As we cut the cucumbers, make sure to add in some onion, as they go so well with this recipe. For this recipe, we use 3 medium white onions. We also use our slicer for these onions because it is so easy, and it also makes a uniform slice every time. As we mix the onion in, make sure to have some salt nearby. I've heard not to use iodine salt, but have never tried it. We chose to use kosher salt when making these pickles. We're going to end up putting these in the refrigerator, and make sure to put a good amount of salt on these, as it gives them a crisp taste. You will put these in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours before the next step, so make sure to account for that. Don't worry about them becoming soggy. They will be fine, believe me. After being in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours, it is time to rinse off the salt. I ran these under the sink water for some time. Make sure to really rinse them, as 4 minutes is recommended. I cap them off with distilled water, as I like to rinse off the city water. This is not needed unless you are a little leery like us of city water. Alright, we're ready to make the brine. First up is distilled vinegar. We did a double batch, so we put in 4 cups in our pot. At this time, turn the stove on to high or medium high to get it heated up. We used 4 cups of sugar with this batch, and just in FYI, the ingredients and amounts in this recipe is in the description to make it really easy for you. Make sure to adjust yours based on how many cucumbers and onions you have compared to us. This only shows us doing 2 tablespoons of salt, but we did 4 tablespoons total, just so you know. Turmeric is up next, and we did 1 full teaspoon with this recipe. This gives it that beautiful yellow color. Last, we used Walmart Great Value pickling spice, and we put a fair amount in ours, as we love the taste it gives. You can go lighter or heavier on the pickling spice depending on your preferred taste. After adding all these ingredients, it is time to get this up to a boil. Stir throughout to get the best results. It's really coming along well and looking awfully tasty. Now that we are at a boil, let's add in the cucumbers and onions. Once they are added, it will no longer boil due to them bringing the temperature down. I usually put it on medium to medium high at this point to bring them back up to a boil slowly. That way they get cooked well and the spices soak in the onion and cucumbers even more. Again, constant stirring is needed at this stage, and what you're looking for is on the very edge of the pot, inside of it, by the pickles, you want to see the vinegar just start to boil on the sides. When you see that, turn off the heat and let them sit for a little bit until it is appropriate to start putting them in your jars. Depending on how quick you eat them, you may want to pressure can or hot water seal the jars, but we eat them so quick that we decided against pressure canning or hot water sealing them. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and let us know in the comments how they tasted and turned out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well.